Certainly an example of someone who uses MBA to improve the society he lives in. His Excellency Dorji Wangdi is since last July the Minister of Labour and Human Resources in Bhutan. He did his MBA in Corporate Strategy and Economic Policy in 2004 here at the Maastricht School of Management. We are very proud to have him as an alumnus of our school. Mr. Wangdi started his career as a civil servant at the Bhutan Ministry of Planning. He worked as Senior Program Officer at the Ministry of Finance and as Deputy Cabinet Secretary. In 2007 he decided to go into politics. Since July of this year, Mr. Wangdi is also the President of the Netherlands Alumni Association in Bhutan. Please welcome to the stand His Excellency Dorji Wangdi.
Thank you. Professor Dr. Weltman, member of the MSM Board of Trustees. Professor Dr. Dillinger, Director Dean of MSM. Madam Verhoeven, Chairperson of the Chamber of Commerce, Province of Limburg. Your Excellencies, members of MSM family, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great pleasure and honor for me to be here today. I have traveled all the way from majestic Himalayas just to be part of this special occasion to celebrate the academic triumph of the men and women who will go out from here to shape the future of the world. I thank MSM family, in particular Dr. Professor Dillinger, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Being here today brings back great memories of happy as well as challenging times. It was exactly 4 years ago that I was sitting in this very hall, anxiously waiting to receive my degree. As Professor Dillinger declared the dismissal of the class of 2004, I made one clear decision for myself. I decided to go back to my country, Bhutan, rejoin my civil service job, complete the obligatory years of service in the government, and then become a corporate leader. But you will realize that it wasn't me. My dear graduates, today is your day. You have completed a tough race. I understand it. And the day should be rightfully reserved to you. Nonetheless, with your permission, I would like to take a short moment to share some of the recent experiences in my professional life. You may find some of them at least interesting, if not some a good food for thought. As decided, I went back to my country and joined my previous job. After 2 years, I did one nutty thing. I discreetly competed for a post of a deputy CEO in a bank without the knowledge of my office. But you know what happened? I was given a letter for regret just after the first round of interview. It was obviously not an easy thing to take. However, my office was very happy to take me back. Not only that, they instantly gifted me with a meritorious promotion. Of course, I later learned that it was in fact my office who pulled me out of the interview. Whatever may be, since then, I had been comfortably and happily settled in my job as Deputy Cabinet Secretary. But soon came an unexpected turn in the history of my country. Our fourth king wanted to change the political system from monarchy to democracy. By then, that is in 2006, we were enjoying the 98th year of most stable and successful democracy. And also the country was just declared, my country, Bhutan, was just declared the 8th happiest nation in the world. Good achievement for my country. And, but despite people's strong resistance, our king insisted on changing the political system. He felt that democracy was the best form of government. It may be useful to share here what our king said about democracy, and I quote, "The principles and ideals of democracy are inherently good. If the lessons of some democracies are not encouraging, it is not because of the concept of democracy is flawed. It is because of the mismanagement and corruption by those who practice it." Unquote. Looking around the world, you may agree that he is indeed right. With this justification, we had no option but to accept democracy. Well, for myself, I didn't have an inkling that my life was also to undergo a change with that. In September 2007, a newly formed political party invited me to join the political process. It meant leaving my secure job and jumping into the unknown world of politics. It was the greatest dilemma of my life. What to do? But I remembered, but I had to be decisive. I should tell you that by then I had forgotten all my MBA lessons. But I remembered at least 2 business mantras, and that helped me. Should I tell you? It's a very secret mantra. Well, higher the risks, higher the return. You know, from Professor Kami. And strategic design, strategic thinking, and strategic behavior from Professor Bob, which indeed encouraged me to change the direction of my life. I calculated the risks and found it worth investing. So I left my job and joined politics. The next 6 months was a long and arduous journey. It was the real test of my manhood. It was the test of my managerial and leadership skills. And it was the real test of my life's strengths and values. But things went well for me and my party. In short, in March this year, my party won the elections and got the mandate of the people to form the first democratically elected government. And the rest is a history. Today, Bhutan is the world's youngest democracy. And I am interested as the Minister for Labor and Human Resources in the young government. Well, they tell me I'm the youngest minister, but I don't look so young, but I'm the youngest minister in the cabinet of Bhutan.